Welcome back to Tuesdays with Tom. I pray that you had a marvelous Christmas and a happy New Year, that you had a chance to spend it with some friends and some family. On my way walking to church this morning, for the first time in the whole course of the pandemic, I was actually thankful to have a mask. It was freezing out there. And of course, the mask keeps you a little bit warm. I came across this article a few days ago. Perhaps you saw it. Is cold good for you? It was published in Nature Scientific Journals. And it goes on to explain that as the human body is exposed to cold, it starts to develop what's known as brown fat. It grows more brown fat. And that brown fat is good for thermogenesis. Now, our bodies try to heat themselves up sometimes by shivering. That's what we normally do in the cold. But apparently, if you have more brown fat, that brown fat burns to create heat. That's the thermogenesis part. There's also some studies that show that the body produces insulin better after being exposed to cold. So is cold good for you? I'm not convinced. But there is something to it, certainly, in the spiritual life, that when we suffer from difficult and challenging times, that builds up a spiritual reservoir. It's sort of a theological thermogenesis. Difficult times can heat up our souls to be more aware of the presence of God. I know that during certain times when life has been difficult or it was hard to make ends meet, and even when I was hungry, suddenly even the simplest meal of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich just tastes like a sublime treat. That's when we realize what James wrote in his epistle: every good and perfect gift is from above. Times of difficulty and challenge help recalibrate our souls and our spirits, like that brown fat, to burn with our love for God, to realize that everything that we have that is worthwhile comes as a gift from God. So perhaps you, like me, are enjoying your mask a little bit more today than usual when you're outside. And remember, cold is good for you. And sometimes, even those times in the wilderness can be as well, as we realize the true blessings that God gives us of life, of hope, and of love. Blessings and peace be with you.